What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another MUT 20 Ultimate Team video. We are talking about the Harvest promo. The stream just finished up, and we're going to go over all of the information. If you missed it, we will link down below in the comments section the link to the full stream if you want to watch all 30 minutes of it, but we got the important stuff from it. This footage is sped up a little bit, so if there's some things that kind of go past where I'm talking, my apologies, but my intentions are to try to cover everything that you're talking about, or what they talked about, I should say. Right now, we're taking a look at a lot of the lower tier cards for this promo. So there's groupings that go from 80 all the way up to about 89, and then we're going to get into some of the master cards, the better cards that you guys want to see. But there are the stats. You'll probably have to zoom in somehow if you want to see them, because I know there's 4 cards per screen. None of those really stand out other than the fact that these might be good for theme teams. They're going to be some decent budget items. But here are the cards that you guys really want to see. So last year we had Turkey Trotters, and what those were cards that, based on their performance on Thanksgiving Day, if they met certain objectives, they would get a boost in overall. And we got 6 cards to do that this year. The first one is this 90 overall Dak Prescott. We have a 90 overall Micah Hyde. And what you're going to see on these cards here is they have 2 objectives. For each objective that they reach in-game, this is in real life, so like when they really play on Thanksgiving Day, each one that they achieve, they get a +1 to their overall, which means that they can get up to a 92 overall. TJ Hawkinson is one of them here. We will get a rookie premiere with him if you got his card. There's Roquan Smith. And we'll talk about later on in the video how to obtain these cards. In Disbelief, tomorrow we'll be dropping a video on the best one to do, the one that has probably the best chance, you know, of meeting both objectives and getting that +2 to their overall. But they do all start at a 90, and there's some names on there like Marshawn Lattimore, Kelvin Ridley, Dak Prescott, names that a lot of people wanted cards from. So it was good to see them address those. Next up are the 92 overall cards. So we have, I believe, 8 of them, and we're going to talk about how you can get one for free just by playing solos and basically being active as part of this promo. But the first one is Tom Brady. Second one is Quentin Nelson there, another left guard that's probably going to give Gene Upshaw a run for his money. Looks like a really, really solid card there with the 88 run block, 86 pass block. Not the greatest, but still solid. Joey Bosa got a card, 96 finesse moves, 88 power moves, 80 speed. This card looks really, really good. Probably my favorite of all the 92s there when I'm just looking at the stats. I think that's one that a lot of people will be going on. Shout out to my boy Parks, who finally got his Ryan Kerrigan card. There is Ryan Kerrigan, 92 overall left outside linebacker. We got AJ Bouye. I sold his power up for 10K because of this card and the hype of it. Never will probably ever get value off a AJ Bouye card like that again. 88 speed, 89 man, 89 zone. Pretty balanced. Adrian Amos, I think this one is probably going to be a community favorite. I won't go after it because I already have Pat Tillman and Jamal Adams and Brian Dawkins and Malcolm Jenkins. We got an OBJ, so this is another big name. Little disappointed in the speed, only a 90 speed. Because of that, he'll probably be a no-go for me. And then Zach Ertz, which you guys already know I'll be picking up this card. 63 run block, though. Ooh, that really, really hurts. He's only going to be a receiving threat for me. So those are the 8 cards, and here are the masters. We'll talk about how to get these masters and show you the sets in a moment, but 94 overall Michael Irvin is going to be the offensive harvest master. 92 speed, 91 short route running, 88 medium, 90 deep, spec catch at a 92. And then Night Train Lane. So we're giving you these Thanksgiving themed guys for teams that play on Thanksgiving, and Night Train Lane, obviously with the Lions, is one of them. Usually gets a blitz card. 88 man, 93 zone, 90 press, 91 speed. He's always been known for his hit power, though, so we'll have to wait and see what happens with the hit power. And, you know, if it's going to be good, can he get Enforcer? That would be really, really clutch if we can get a cornerback in the game with Enforcer to slow down people running the ball. So, very important this year that you do not, for this promo, quick sell your MUT tip. And we'll talk about that why. Because there will be an exchange set where you can use that MUT tip to get this Turkey Stuffers set. And I know a lot of this is going to be confusing at first when you're first seeing it, but don't worry, when the content goes live tomorrow at 10:30, we will be dropping more videos showing you what to do, what you need to do, what you need to know. This is just a brief rundown, but getting this Turkey Stuffers pack allows you to pick one of these 76 overall cards, and you're going to be able to upgrade that card all the way to a 92. And I think for the most part, kind of what their intentions were is that playing the different harvest solos and challenges are going to allow you to get certain items to upgrade one of those 76 to a 92 for free without having to spend any money. Now, there's going to be lots of solos coming out, and there's going to be some that are only around for a little while. There's going to be some that are around, you know, until like mid-December, or I think December 12th they showed. Very, very important just to kind of stay tuned to, you know, Twitter or EA Forums or Mutthead or my channel. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that subscribe button. Appreciate it. Thank you. But these solos are going to earn you food collectibles. Now, I'm not a fan of collectibles in Ultimate Team, and for the most part, they've been doing a really good job of not having them in the game mode. But they're back for the second promo, and that is a little bit disappointing. We saw them in Most Feared. We're seeing them now here. They have worked well in the past because they were auctionable. I remember way back in the day, you could sell these things, and sniping like food collectibles on the auction house was like a way to make millions of coins. But now they're not sellable, and they are used to upgrade cards, which again, we'll take a look at it in a moment. We're just looking through all the different solos, the milestones. Kralo did mention, and I don't know if this is for separate players that just haven't been mentioned yet, but he did say that there was a daily solo that's going to come out, and basically playing that, Harvest Dailies, you see it on your screen right there, playing that eventually is going to earn you a player reward. They didn't say what it was, so I'm guessing maybe it's another legend. You know, it could be like an Emmitt Smith, could be Barry Sanders, I don't know. Those are some big names that are not part of this promo. But they didn't mention what it was. All I'm going to say is you want to make sure, and I'll make sure to remind you guys every day to play those Harvest Daily solos, because it does appear that they're going to be very, very important. All the solos were. We got the fun ones like the kids versus dads. It's like really big players versus really small players. Those are kind of the cool things they do with this, you know, Harvest promo that did last year. So here are the sets. The Thanksgiving Day All-Stars are those 90 overall cards that we took a look at in the beginning. The ones that are going to be, you know, upgraded based on their Thanksgiving game day performance. So we got Dak, Amos, all of them. And again, tomorrow we will be dropping a video letting you guys know how is the best way to complete them, and also which one you might want to go with. So you can see inside the set, it's going to take 3 86 to 89 overall harvest cards. So those are those cards that we saw in the beginning of this video. And then 2 82 to 85s. Additionally, those are cards that we saw in the beginning. We'll take a look at the store. I think they show the store here eventually, and you'll see some ways that you can earn those cards. I'm sure they'll be in some type of harvest packs, and training is going to be involved. No alternate currency in this promo, but if you look above on this screenshot there, they did purposely blank something out. I'm starting to think maybe that has something to do with the Blitz promo that usually comes right after this promo, just based on, you know, the time of the year, Thanksgiving, then it's, you know, Black Friday, and that's typically when the Blitz promo comes out. So no alternate currency in this particular promo, but again, that screenshot of them hiding something leads me to believe that we're going to get another alternate currency coming up very soon. So those are your Thanksgiving Day All-Star sets. 6 of them, 6 teams playing on Thanksgiving. Here are the Harvest Masters. So we had the Michael Irvin, Tom Brady, OBJ, Zach Ertz, and Quentin Nelson. You put all 4 of those cards in the set, you get a Michael Irvin. 2 things to note. The free card that you're going to get to upgrade to a 92 for playing solos can go into this set. Kralo did specify that on stream, so that's really, really good. That really means that out of this card, you know, if you want your 94 Irvin or 94 Night Train Lane, you're really only going to need 3 of the 4 cards, because one of them you're going to get just from playing solos. Another cool thing to mention about these sets is that if you complete it, you get all 4 of those cards back. So if I do Night Train Lane, they showed with the Michael Irvin, I'm going to get all 4 of the cards that went into it. I'm also going to get Night Train Lane's power up. I'm also going to get the 94 overall Night Train Lane. So that's really, really clutch. Really, really important. And then we're just going through the different exchange sets. This is where they lost me a little bit, but it'll be a little more clear in a moment. They're basically showing you some different ways to get the that first fantasy pack that we showed in the beginning. So where you had your 8 choices, the OBJ, the Ertz, I'm drawing a blank here, the Quentin Nelson, the Ryan Kerrigan. You can get all 8 of these. So they're giving you one free with the Mutt tip, but if you want to trade in additional items, you can get more of these. You can potentially upgrade all of these to a 92. So that's this Turkey Stuffers pack. There is a 8 times Turkey Stuffer, so that pack, a little bit more expensive, but it gives you all 8 of them, I believe. So if you do want to go after, you know, just 4 of these guys to do Night Train or do the Irvin set, you can do that. Or if you want to go after all 8, they're going to have that bigger set for you. That's all found in the Turkey Stuffer section of the sets on Harvest. And then finally, I think I mentioned this a little prematurely, but here are the exchange sets. So we mentioned collectibles a little while ago. What are the collectibles going to be for? These are the different ways that you can get them. It mainly involves trading in other Harvest cards to get these collectibles. I think there's somewhere on there's a way to exchange gold cards to get them. I could be wrong there. It says exchange 3 times gold. Oh, so there are going to be gold Harvest cards. They didn't show those on stream. Sounded like there's going to be some other ones. Those are good for theme teams, so I'm not mad at it. But what you're going to see in a moment is that you can use these collectibles to upgrade the cards that you're going to get from that fantasy pack. That fantasy pack that had all the 76 overalls. It's going to work like a power-up. Now, this is kind of... I'm not a fan of this. It's a little too confusing, I think, for most... Not most players, but, you know, you're not hardcore dedicated fans. Some of you guys are probably going to be confused by this. I certainly was when I first saw it. But it takes certain items for each step. So that means, like, you know, I don't know which one's going to be the lowest tier, but I'm guessing like Turkey will be the highest tier card there. They all say main course. You see you got yams, turkey, stuffing, gravy, etc., etc. We'll show you some screenshots on that. Here are the store offers. The one thing that stood out to me is we do get a $1.50 pack. Those are always a W for every promo, so 150 points gives you a random 82 to 89 overall Harvest player. That'll be great if you're trying to upgrade one of those 92s. You can use that to get collectibles. Then use the collectibles to upgrade the 76 to a 92. It's just too many steps. I get what they're trying to do, but I'm just never a fan of collectibles. Never was. But there's also a Harvest pack that is, you know, 28k in coins. You can get the bundles for either 1,200 points, and then they have the cheaper bundle, which is about $20. But here is an example of that 76. So here's the Brady, and when you go to his upgrade path, just as you would with any other type of power-up, you're going to have an item, but you look under tier 1, kind of in the center of your screen. It says add the, I think it said dinner rolls. So this upgrade requires a player item, which will be consumed. And in this situation, to get from the 76 to whatever the next overall is, you need the dinner rolls. Then it shows like the next upgrade is corn to get him to an 80 overall. So it's almost like you're just taking, like, you need a 78, an 80, an 82, an 84. But instead of using numbers, they're using food, which is just making me hungry right now. But it's a little too much, in my opinion. I like the fact that you're going to be able to upgrade these by playing solos and earning collectibles, but I'd just rather play solos, earn training, and get to upgrade them with training. It's almost like they didn't give us alternate currency, but they did, and the alternate currency is collectibles instead. Or they could have just gave us an alternate currency and let us upgrade our cards with that instead. So here are more store offers. Best believe we'll be trying to find a way to make some coins off of that. The screen wasn't there long enough, but I'm really going to study the numbers, break it down, and I'm sure we'll have some spreadsheets and cool things to figure out on how to make coins from it. Let me know what you guys think about the promo. I think, you know, Night Train's a good card. There weren't too many cards that grabbed my attention. You guys let me know how you feel. I'm out, man. Peace.